truth! We all want the truth. I want to give you some truth. You can't handle the truth. You already know the truth. What is the truth? What is the truth? Well, I've said it before. There's only one truth. Truth you hold for yourself. Everything else is an agreement. Okay? Everything's an agreement. Since we all hold our own truth and we all see things our way as individuals, as individuated souls, we can only see things that we see, and we cannot see through the eyes of others. Now, we do have a spirit connection. We're all one, but we've been individuated. That's the experience that we share. That's what we share. But the truth you get for yourself. Let me go into what people tend to want as far as the truth goes. People want facts. There's no such thing as a fact. Fact is an agreement. Same with truth, as far as it relates to that idea. When two or more of us get together, we look at a thing and we say, that is an apple. And somebody else says, yeah, that's an apple. And they may go, well, that's, but it's a green apple. Well, yeah, but that's an apple. Well, they make an agreement. Okay, we're just going to call that an apple. Calling something an apple in the first place took an agreement. So it's a very, very simple way to describe this. Things get much more complicated out here in the world. What I'm telling you right now is my truth. Okay, and you have your own truth. And I'm sitting here and I'm explaining to you in these many videos my views on things, and I present them in a way that's sort of like the truth. Well, and I'm confident in what I say and how I say it, and I'm delivering things that you may agree with, or you may go, where the hell is he getting that from? So, but he seems so confident. Well, I'm delivering you my truth. And in that, I can be extremely confident because I know what that is. And I'm not attempting to alter it in a way in order to make it a better presentation or to get a bigger audience or to fill an agenda by somebody who's, sponsoring me or something along like those lines. So it's easy for me to come at you with my truth. Now, how you take it is up to you. But the truth itself is only going to happen within you and above you and your entire experience as a human individuated soul. You will find your own truth. Now, data is another thing. Recorded data point. That's observing something in the physical world and recording the attributes of that physical event. That can be accurate and factual in that form, which is truly the only form a fact will take. Facts as truth, well, you're going to have to get that for yourself. Because there's no such thing as the truth. Only your truth. And you can listen to somebody else's truth and know that if they are indeed telling you their truth, then it's something that you may find resonates with you. And that will help guide you to find your own aspect of it. These are all aspects of what we collectively engage in and what we perceive. So the truth in and of itself, by and large, is an agreement. This allows us to function as a society and as a community and as friends and families. But there has to be forgiveness attached to it when somebody else doesn't see it exactly the same way you do, because you will realize that nobody else does. So we can get close, and then the truth in that form becomes valued if we agree that that thing on the table is an apple. That helps us to accomplish things like make apple pie, right? But it will also cause friction, contention, argument, and this is what happens in our society with the many forms in which we segregate ourselves into political groups, religious groups, any number. This could be a book club, anything. But where we get into trouble in society, is things where there's the political arena, and that divides itself into many areas. Don't get caught up in whether or not you can trust someone. You can trust everyone. The key is to trust yourself. Your truth is the only one you're ever going to get. So, knowing that, you can trust the world. But as far as taking somebody else's word for it goes, just allow it to resonate and see if your truth matches on any level. But don't get caught up in, authority figures. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's coming from me, if it's coming from you, or some doctor, some scientist. It doesn't matter. They're not you. So, just listen to everybody. And whatever resonates will help you in your expanding truth. So there you go. The truth.